thought we'd glam up the studio in honour of the 2-decade-old hit Murder on the Dance Floor being back in the charts. And it's all because of the tense thriller Saltburn, which, if you've watched it, you will know follows an apparently working-class Oxford University student who becomes infatuated with upper-class student Felix. Good evening, Sophie Ellis-Bextor, and thank you very much for giving up your Friday night to be on Newsnight. We really appreciate it.
That's OK. How are you? I'm
really well, but how are you, more to the point? How do you feel about the revival of one of your greatest hits?
I think it's kind of magical. It's quite hard to get my head around, because usually when you've got a song in the charts, you've been doing lots of promos, so you're kind of caught up in the buzz of that. But I've been having Christmas and New Year here with my family, and my song has just been doing this extraordinary thing, and I think it's pretty glorious, and it's lots of fun, and I'm really grateful to everybody that's supporting it. But yeah, it's pretty wild, I've got to admit.
Which is so good to hear, because stuff like this doesn't happen that often, does it? Now, obviously, you knew it was going to be in Saltburn. You had to give your permission to use it to the director, Emerald Fennell. Did you know it was going to be used in a scene involving the lead character dancing around naked and joyful?
I did, and actually that was a big part of the reason why I said yes. Because I think I have to see that. And you know what? Literally, what's happened with Murder on Dance Floor and Saltburn is one of the things I've always loved about my day job, which is that you have to be really open to the unexpected, and you can't plan what's going to happen next. So, yeah, this is a real adventure, and it's part of the reason I love what I do.
Now, I confess I haven't yet watched Saltburn. I am watching it this weekend. It's people on the team, my friends on Newsnight, have said, look, it is sexually wild. They've advised me not to watch it with my teenage boys. I gather you watched it with your 19-year-old son and your mother. Out of the three of you, who was the most uncomfortable?
Yes. Well, it actually wasn't my son. Sonny loved it. He said it was in his top 10 films of all time. He adored it. I think I was projecting into him. So poor Sonny was sat in between me and his grandma. There are a couple of quite challenging scenes as a family. And I did have my head in my hands a couple of times. But he seemed to do all right, actually. And we all survived and we all really liked it. So it's all good.
Excellent. I read an interview that you did recently where you said you'd slowly lost what the newspaper reporter had described as an aloof image. You said it had essentially taken you years for you to kind of relax and show your real self. Is that how it's felt to you?
It's not that I wouldn't say that, you know, the image was me. I think it's more that when I started doing what I do, I think I kind of protected myself a little bit, really. And I think the lovely thing about having a long career and about getting older, I think, is that I've been able to feel less self-conscious about being myself. I mean, I never would have thought that at the age of 44, which is how old I am now, I would feel comfortable going on stage, dancing around in leotard. When I first started doing what I do, I stood dead still. I was very shy. I'm sure my children would have preferred the older version of my performances, but this is what they are stuck with, and I think it's one of the hidden delights of getting older, actually. I really like it.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's been an absolute joy having you on Newsnight tonight. Thank you so much, Sophie, and congratulations on new success with an incredible hit from all those years ago.